Hey, Shalom family. So, leading up to the feast days, the Most High had me go on a 40-day raw reset. So, I was doing a raw diet for 40 days, leading right up to the Feast of Trumpets. And so, during that time, that was my first time. I think that's my first time doing a raw, like a completely raw diet. Um, and I've been vegan since 2016, so for about 5 years. But during the course of that time, I have not always been a whole food, plant-based, healthy eater. You could be vegan and still eat very, just because something is dairy free and meat free does not mean that you're eating the healthiest, cleanest diet, right? So I've had my cycles where I'm, on it as far as my diet, and I'm, eating clean and healthy. And um, um, when I say clean, I don't mean I'm always eating scripturally clean as far as clean foods. But when I say clean, what I mean is foods that are not being processed and have a lot of additives and different things in it that are also unclean for our bodies to consume, and unhealthy, unproductive for our bodies to consume. So there's times where I'm on point and I'm eating whole food, plant based, healthy foods that that are completely clean and you know good for and nourishing for the body. I have my seasons where I'm there, and then there's times where I'm eating more of a junk food, vegan diet, where I'm eating dairy free and meat free, and but I'm eating you know foods that aren't great for the body at the same time, that have additives and that have been processed, and that um we go through our cycles, we go through our seasons. So when the Most High had me go through this 40-day reset, it what it did for me was it helped to put me on a help me to clean up my diet, and to get back to the patience of preparation of meals, and the thoughtfulness of meals, and balancing what I'm eating. And during that time, I also was doing intermittent fasting, which I do periodically, or I try to maintain. But for the first I think I did about 3 or 4 weeks of intermittent fasting, meaning eating within a certain window. I was doing mostly either between 16:8, meaning you're fasting for 16 hours and eating within 8 hours. But typically I was doing more of a 19-hour fasting window, and eating within a 5 hour window, 5 or 6 hours. So I did that for about 3 or 4 weeks of the 40-day fast. I'll say that if the Most High hadn't been the one to put me on the 40-day raw fast, I probably wouldn't have been able to complete it. It wasn't exceedingly difficult, but it was, if I would have put myself on it, I would have cheated and I would have probably not completed it. But because it was the Most High that put me on it, I was able to complete it and to do it. And so it was great. Like, it was really good. It was really good for my body. I could really feel the difference in my body. It really helped me to re-examine what I was eating and what I need to be eating, what I don't need to be eating. It made me refocus on, because there was a time where I was just completely making all of my food from scratch. Anything that went in my mouth was something that I made, and I made every part of it. I've had those times, but we get life. Sometimes it doesn't feel convenient to do that. Um, and you get away from it. So what it did for me was it put me back on that trajectory of taking the time to really think about my meals, prepare my meals, and be more conscious and conscientious of what I'm putting in my body, when I'm putting it in my body, why I'm putting it in my body, right? So it was really good. And I think that the Most High is always trying to get us back closer to nature and what's natural. And it is imminent right now to protect our temples and to cleanse our temples, our body, our every aspect of us has to be cleansed and put back into right order. Especially with the things going on in the world right now. The Most High has been trying to get the message to us to come out of this state of defiling ourselves and allowing ourselves to be defiled. This world has all kinds of systems and products and things set up to defile us, and we both willingly and unwillingly participate in that through our consumption of the things that they make available to us, right? So we want to come out of that system of participating in things that are destructive to us, because we don't want to destroy the temple of Yah. If we are those who say that we have the spirit of Yah dwelling with us and dwelling in us, then we have become his temple individually and collectively. And if we allow anything to defile that temple, be it our physical bodies, because we're not a separate entity from our spirit and our soul. We are one within ourselves. So if our body is destroyed, then the rest of us can't function, right? If our soul is being defiled, our body's being defiled. If our body's being defiled, our soul is being defiled, then our spirit cannot thrive in all of that defilement. So there are many abominations that are desolating the temple of Yah. And so it is our job to come out of participating in those things so that we can be renewed, so that we can be cleansed, right? So the Most High desires to cleanse the temple, our body, our inner man, our soul, right? And he does that through his spirit. So the spirit is going to give us wisdom and conviction and comfort and lead us to all truth, to move us towards things that are life, that are bringing forth life, that are encouraging life, and coming out of the wisdom of this world. The wisdom of this world, the knowledge of good and evil, has created things that, they think that they're wise, right? They think that, oh, this is more convenient. Oh, this is more, this is more profitable, because the world serves the god of this world, mammon, money, fortune, fame, the gods of this world. And for them, profitability is the highest order. Profitability is what the goal is. So in their quest for to be profitable, they have decreased what is natural. They have decreased in they it's more profitable to be able to direct you towards pharmaceuticals and medications and different things versus to move you towards a natural diet, or cleansing you with natural herbs and things like that. So it's more profitable to create products and call it breakfast, to create cereal, to create different things and call it breakfast, versus for you to actually break your fast of sleep and waking up and putting something in your body that's productive for energy for the body, to fuel your body, right? So it's more profitable for them to create things that take the place of nature versus to actually, their goal is their profit. Their goal is not the cleansing of you and the productivity of your temple. That's not their goal. They're trying to destroy your temple, and because they're creating their own altars, their own temples, right? So it's up to us through the spirit of Yah in us to overcome that and to reclaim our temple, reclaim our body, our soul, our mind, our emotional well-being, and to re-engage our will in submission to the will of Yah for us. So, we will prosper as our soul prospers, right? So our body will prosper as our soul prospers. So as we realign our mind, as we realign our get healing for our emotions, as we align our will with his will, then then we can make the decisions that are conducive to our health and our well-being. And I praise God for his spirit that enables us and empowers us, gives us the grace and empowerment to be able to accomplish that. Hallelujah. So I give praise to the Most High, that he is in this season allowing world circumstances to press us towards, if we're hearing, making decisions that will put us back into alignment with him and with his order, his nature, right? So if you're not hearing that call, then it's time to hear that call. It's time to realign. Our body's not our own. If you belong to him, we don't get to just do what we want to do and do as we please in our bodies and in our minds. We have to seek him in all things, right? So all praises to the Most High. Thank y'all for that 40-day reset. I do desire to do that regularly and to make my diet more raw based, to make sure that I'm conscious of the foods that I'm choosing to eat, right? And maintaining more of a whole food, plant-based, clean diet, and making that my, norm, and not falling back into old patterns of convenience and comfort in my eating, right? So that's been awesome. So I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you all. It is it's a journey, and it's an important journey. Like I said, I can tell the difference in my health, and I praise y'all that I am in such a greater place in my health, in my well-being. I do a lot of walking, to get that vitamin D in, to get the fresh air in, to get the exercise in. You're moving your lymphatic system. So I wanted to just share that, and I want to continue to add to that and build on that. I have daily regimens that I do every day just to maintain we're not getting everything that we need through our diets, even when we are eating healthy. So I maintain a certain regimen with that. So, but I just wanted to give just to share that experience, and just to encourage you to make sure that you're seeking the Most High for your health and for your temple. It's getting hot in here. Wind these windows down. Just make sure that you're seeking the Most High, and when it comes to what we should do. I had a really close encounter with COVID, where just being exposed to COVID, and I praise the Most High that was doing that fast, where my body was in a optimal position to be able to fight off, if I would have contracted it, or to fight off from contracting it. So I praise the Most High for putting me in that position. So it's so important in this season to be obedient when we hear the Most High tell us to do, even something we think is small or insignificant. It's so essential that we hear the Most High and obey Him. Everything that we're hearing, right as we're hearing it. It's not the time where we have a lot of leeway to do it later. This is a season of doing it now. Whatever it may be, doing it now. Hallelujah. So I encourage you to start realigning your body and your mind, and get healing emotionally, and seeking the Most High, so that you can be in position, we all can be in position together to be His temple in these days, where He can dwell in and with us and move through us, unhindered by us. Hallelujah. So just wanted to share that today, and that's it for today. So shalom.